Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rebel State Sovereign Channel. Today we're going to discuss Roger Ver. He is the Bitcoin Cash guru. I follow him on Twitter, and actually he made a tweet today on Memorial Day that I thought was pretty disrespectful. I'm going to share it here for you guys to see if I can. Let's see if I can. Trying to see if I can. Give me 1 second. See, there's some people here in the chat. It's not allowing me to share it. See what I can do here. There we go. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's This is Roger Ver. This was the tweet he put out today. As you can see, this is his verified Twitter channel. And he does own or run Bitcoin.com and blockchain.com and Zcash and the rest of these. He's got 529K followers, which means nothing. Just so you guys know. I do follow him, but not on this computer. Not even signed in. I'm just going to show you this. Here's what he said. Saluting a flag blindly while reciting the pledge under orders is not patriotism. That's called Excuse me. Hashtag Memorial Day. Now, not only did he do that, he actually tagged the U.S. Army. That's the official Twitter page of the United States Army. The U.S. Marines, that is the official Twitter account of the United States Marines, and some others that are in here. Now, let's take a look at this picture. What is he trying to say? These German, Nazi Germans with the SS here are saluting their flag. Here's some American children saluting their flag. The correlation he's trying to portray or trying to say is disrespectful on hashtag Memorial Day, or we're just going to call it Memorial Day, guys. I feel Roger has been very disrespectful. Roger was a United States citizen. He lives in Japan now, Tokyo, if I'm not mistaken. He's from California. Now, the correlation he's trying to make here is the way that they're saluting the flag. What Roger doesn't understand is before his time, this was called the Bellamy salute. Before the Germans up here took that salute, or even the fascists in Italy took this particular salute to show respect to a flag. Didn't matter what the flag was. That's how children in America showed respect to the flag. That's how Nazi Germany showed their respect. But because what happened in Nazi Germany, America changed their ways of doing it. This is an old photo. Probably, I don't know, 50 years plus after. Let's take a look down here, see if there's any correlations here. That's 178. Oh. 178 comments. And yes, I'm quite involved in those comments. And with that said, this salute, like I said, was changed. We put our hands over our hearts in America. We've had 1.3 million people die since the Revolutionary War in America. Since he is talking about America, here's the flag. I had a conversation with these 178 comments here with people from all over the world, from the UK, from Russia, from etc. And they were all concerned or worried or didn't understand what this was representing or what this meant. Freedom is never free. I'm going to say that now. I'm going to say that because it's true. Whether it affects the person, the soldier who may lose their life, who's defending freedom in our country, because that's one of the things the American flag represents is freedom. We did have a war, World War I, World War II, where we fought the Germans. And freedom, like I said, is never free. It cost millions of lives to defeat a regime or an empire known as the Nazi Empire. So to compare the United States to Nazi Germany is very disrespectful. No one, I think, will reach that status. Not again. Not with the world watching. History does repeat itself. We have had a World War I and a World War II, where I said, we've had men and women serve, and probably every country was involved that you can think of in those wars. It was a travesty. It was a dark time, and I pray there's never a World War III. I hope that my children never see a World War III. Einstein said, "I don't know who or how World War III will be fought, but I do know World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones." I have to agree with Albert Einstein, because he understood about radioactive nuclear technology during that time frame. And I'd have to say that it's probably going to be radioactive sticks and stones that we fought with, to tell you the truth. But who knows? Maybe Nostradamus' predictions of the bear, the eagle, and the dragon and the snake were relevant. I pray they're not. If you're not familiar with that, please go back and check it out. What Roger doesn't understand is symbols have been used since before the written words of many languages. They belong to no one. They were only used as a means of communication. Time can change the meaning of symbols or even language with the introduction of slang. And I pray that history does not repeat itself for World War III, like we did for World War I and II. You'd think after those wars, we would never want to fight again. I called out Roger here on this particular video, or excuse me, on this particular tweet, and I thought I would share it to Facebook. I know that the UK, I know he lives not there, but a lot of people were commenting. I know the UK they don't understand Armed Forces Day, formerly Veterans Day, because it's more of a new concept in the UK since 2006. It's not a holiday like ours are, but we do respect soldiers who fought, even in other wars, who fought alongside of us, our allies. Now, I could go into the aspects that Roger's Bitcoin Cash will never be Bitcoin or Satoshis. But I'm not going to go there. Basically, I was talking about freedom. That freedom is more than the wars countries have fought. Freedom is an idea. It's a belief. It's a way of life. Usually where governments are limited, the stronger the people of the country versus tyrannical rule of government, the better. Self-rule with little corporate corruption is best, in my opinion. The same freedom that cost both of our countries in World War I and World War II, and etc. I doubt anybody would have wanted Nazi Germany to have defeated any country or all these countries when it did, and defeated everyone in the end, and ended up ruling the world. When people question these freedoms and fought, and saluting a flag blindly, we keep our eyes open when we salute a flag. We put our hand over our heart for a reason. Disrespect in this country has gotten to a point that's almost intolerable. It's sad. I mean, I know things need to change. We have politicians and lawyers who've degraded a lot of our trust in our country. But I will digress from that at the moment. I tweeted out that 1.3 million people have perished in America since the Revolutionary War. And I understood a lot of people were from different countries who were replying to this post that he had made. You see there's 178 comments right here. 178 to be exact. And 157 retweets, 666 likes. Mark of the beast right there. That's funny. So, with that said, I am from America. And I understand our history a lot better than most, from other countries. I doubt that they would know those things that's happened in this country, our history, unless it's World War I, World War II. Those would be histories that they would share with us. Or if, maybe they're from Europe, UK, England, and maybe some of our founding fathers were from there. And maybe they signed the Declaration of Independence. Maybe they understand those things. Maybe they would understand that the cost of freedom is real. It's not some hollow talks where you will not feel pain. The only reason you didn't notice it is because the media didn't link those losses to our beautiful word we call freedom. I asked them to understand that. The Bellamy salute that you see here, that these children are doing, is something, like I said, that was done before Nazi Germany started doing it, took it over and actually used it. The reason I mentioned symbols is this SS symbol here was actually stolen by the Nazis also. It used to be a religious symbol. It was used by many cultures, Native Americans, Asians. It was Jewish people from the Middle East. A lot of people use that as a religious symbol. If you're not familiar with that, please look it up, check it out. You don't have to take my word for anything that I say here on this channel. I'm just pointing out something I saw today, happened about 10 hours ago plus. And I wanted to point out my love for America. That America is a country, it's a belief. And that freedom is never free. I wanted to point that out. I mean, there's tombs all over this country, especially Washington, D.C., of men and women who gave their life for this country, and the families who have suffered because of that. Matt Trudeau once said that every number has a name, and every single one of those lives mattered to someone, and they should have mattered to us. And when I say that, I'm talking about Arlington Cemetery. I'm using that as an example. Each one of those gravestones represents somebody and their family. That may or may not touch you. But for Roger to pick a day and hashtag it, Memorial Day, I felt was disrespectful to veterans who gave their lives for this country, men and women who gave the ultimate sacrifice, probably led to the life and existence that he knows today. And he's able to flourish. If it wasn't for these veterans who gave their life, he probably wouldn't have the life he has now. I'm talking about, I feel personally that he's probably disrespecting our forefathers, our parents, our grandparents, great-grandparents, and etc., and his own. Sad, just sad. Thought I would inform you today about this. If you have any comments you'd like to leave, please do so. I will leave the link to this, or you feel free. This is his actual Twitter page. You can see there. I'll even click over here so you guys can check it out. We can screen share that. We can go over there. You can see that is his actual page. I'm not making this up. Maybe somebody actually hacked his account and did this, but I doubt it. It's been up for too long now. And you can see some of the quotes that he has here. And I want to know your thoughts on it. Please leave a comment below. Tell me how you feel about it. And once again, thank you for coming by, sharing your time with me. You guys are awesome. I can't thank you enough for being here and giving me just a little time with you guys. Much love.